What's going on, bro?
¿Qué lo que, man?
Chilling, papi.
Loco, volvimos.
Volvimos a Studio
Volvimos
5.
a Studio 5.
¿Puedes creer eso?
No lo puedo creer, pero imagínate, estamos aquí.
Pues abre los ojos para que lo creas.
Ah, espérate.
Abre los ojos, mano.
Sí, estoy viendo los mismos corazoncitos.
¿Viste, mariposa?
La mariposa.
Eso así. Oye, eso amarillo, ¿esos son mariposas o son pajaritos?
Yo creo que intentaron hacer pajaritos.
Fíjate.
O a lo mejor parecen como leaves. But they're like yellow.
Amarillo, para el fall.
Yeah, maybe.
Es funny, ¿verdad? No, porque yo creo que son pajaritos, porque mira los rojos. Sí, son pajaritos.
Ah, son pajaritos.
Un cardinal
Y un
Tweety Bird.
Ah, ¿viste? Diantre, loco.
I thought, Purica. I did.
Creo que he visto un lindo gatito.
Lo vi. Crazy, bro.
Oh,
Remember
man.
those cartoons, man?
I love them.
Back in the day, those are some good stuff.
That's when, like, I would say, like, TV,
Yeah.
it was good.
Yeah. So, like, you remember Tom and Jerry?
Absolutely.
How did they call? Porque tú te criaste en Venezuela.
Tom and Jerry.
Tom and Jerry.
Yeah, Tom and Jerry.
No era Tomás y Gerardo.
No, eso es otro país. Eso es otro país, loco. No. Tom and Jerry.
Tom and Jerry.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Tom and Jerry.
Gotcha. People think that they were friends.
No.
Y que supuestamente when the camera was rolling era cuando ellos se peleaban.
I mean, that's if you see it like in the backstage, like, you know, production and movie style.
Yeah.
Like they all have their cabin or something like that. And
It's hard for me to believe though, because I'm like they were animated characters. So how is it? Unless it's like the Easter egg or what is it? There's like a thing to that, or it's like a layering of the characters that are fictional,
Mhm.
and it's almost like a metaverse type, well, not metaverse, but multiverse,
Okay.
where you see them on camera, or you see them in animation,
Yeah.
and then it's like you wonder what are they like off.
Oh, I see.
And how do you wonder what are they like off if they're not real? Unless you're thinking about the actual.
I mean, yeah, probably. But
But-
then when you're watching cartoons, you don't think that. Like when I was a kid,
When you're a kid, right?
it was
Right.
for me. It was like
You're not gonna see them again until you see the show again.
right, but it was the same thing as a movie.
Yeah,
You don't see the actor until you see, like a movie that the actor is in there.
right.
And some of these cartoons, they at one point they start doing like, I don't know how do you say that, episodes.
Yeah.
Merge like
Right.
the Tiny Toons and Looney Tunes. It was kind of like all of them together.
Yeah.
So, but I used to think like they were like regular actors,
Gotcha.
but then it just in cartoons.
Yeah.
I don't know. I love those days.
Yeah.
Like you were
Those were cartoons.
yeah.
Those were cartoons.
Yeah.
Right.
Even though like, hey, we still have like this we have He-Man,
Yeah.
almost naked man. You know what I'm saying? Like
Super ripped.
yeah, super ripped. Then the Thundercats also
Yeah.
too, like showing everything.
Oh. Yeah.
We still had like things like that. We had like Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah.
we-
So brujería.
Introducing that stuff like that, but it wasn't like the evil. Evil, he was there, is still anywhere, but it wasn't that prompt or
Yeah.
exposed like that.
Right.
Like for example, right now that we brought like cartoons, the PBS, right?
Yeah.
Is supposedly is not technically a Christian company, but it's a very clean company.
Yeah. Educational.
But since 2000, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, 2020, they are pushing the transgender.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
There's a one of their signature cartoons in there.
Yeah.
That is like a rat and like whatever animals are.
Yeah.
And there's an episode that came out in 2020 that they marry two men.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And like and it's there, and they trying to push on every episode and stuff like that. And this is the cleanest,
Right.
most like Christian, area right now to watch like cartoons for kids.
Yeah.
And it's just like there's no safe place per se.
Well, I have Yippee, so it's safe.
Can you have what?
Yippee.
Yippee?
Yippee!
Yippee-yay-yay! Oh, whoa.
Yippee-ki.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You pensaba que you were going to say the whole thing.
No. Yippee.
Yippee-ki-yay.
Yippee. It's a safe kids. It's a Christian platform.
Okay.
It's the alternative to the Netflix, to whatever you want, you want to name on the secular level.
Yeah.
It's the Christian alternative. There's a few. There's Yippee. There's Minnow.
Minnow,
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Well, mi gente, if you want to still, stay plugged in and get to know a little bit more of what we talking about.
And get animated.
Talking about Mino, GP. Tom and Jerry. What's going to happen in the Super Bowl.
That's right.
Just stay tuned. Stay tuned.
That's all,
it's
folks.
Like cartoons.
That's all, folks. What's
¿Qué
up,
lo que?
Relajando family.
¿Qué lo que, mi gente?
It's your brother Joey.
And Gio.
Y estamos.
Relajando.
En serio.
Seriously.
Joking.
Podcast.
Loco, I feel like if the sun, like, when you go on a road trip.
Yeah.
Y amanece el sol.
Oh, like.
And because it's at the lower level of my eye. Right?
Oh.
So I feel like if I'm driving.
You get that.
Y va subiendo. Y el problema con eso.
You get sleepy.
I get sleepy.
Diantre.
So at the 25-minute mark.
You're going to be. So if he está roncando, don't get surprised.
Right.
Oh, man.
Right. It's just an engine in the back,
Ah, no, yeah, no. Oh, that's it's like, ¿cómo que se llama? El de Star Wars.
Chewbacca.
Chewbacca. Yeah. Chewbacca.
Straight gargajo, bro.
Oh, my God. Bro, how's it going, man?
It's good, man. Busy. Life is busy.
Busy?
Yeah.
How was work?
Work is busy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I thought you were going to be busy today, though.
You thought so?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I was gambling. Like, when I text you, I was like,
should we record? Should we?
Yeah. So I was like, let me throw it out there and see.
I was.
Because I didn't know, like, if you have meetings or, whatever.
My life is meetings, man. I meet with people all the time.
Yeah, but, like, you have to set boundaries, man. Yeah.
There's actually a book that somebody told me to read.
You should.
And it's called Death by Meeting.
You see? I don't want you death.
Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, man. So don't read the book.
No.
Yeah, and like what the book is not. He's not calling to anything good. It's like death by meeting. Like, no, I don't want to die by. I don't want to know how to die in a meeting.
No, I think it talks about how meetings, too many meetings and stuff kill you.
Oh, okay. So it's pretty much like preventing you.
Right.
Or guiding you, kind of like.
Right. It's warning you.
But you don't have to read it. I just told you, set boundaries.
Set boundaries. I do. Yeah. I do set boundaries.
Yeah.
But, when it's part of my job description.
It was in the contract?
Yeah. It's in the contract.
So why you sign it?
Yeah.
Te dejaste llevar de la lujuria, de la fama.
La lujuria y la fama.
Yeah, you just wanted to be like,
That's crazy. I was on TV the other day.
No way, for real?
Yeah.
What?
I was on one of the news stations.
What?
Yeah.
Man, you should have told me.
Yeah, it's cool. I got photos. I'll show you the photos.
No, I wanted to be there though, and and shout your name or something like that.
The office or whatever.
Oh.
Yeah, they came. Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool.
And they use like two of my lines, but that's fine.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
At
least I sounded smart.
So you talk and everything?
I did.
Oh, I have to look for that.
Yeah, they got video footage of me.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So now you're actually in it.
I'm in it. So now I've been in the newspaper.
Yeah.
And now I've been on TV.
Man.
Yeah.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope.
I guess. I mean, it was easy. It was not.
I mean,
easy,
you already used to be in front of a camera, so I'm pretty sure you were like, "Oh, I got this."
Well, this is the funny story. So the PIO comes to me.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Hey, bro, tal canal they want to do an interview.
Yeah.
Right on this project." And I'm like, "Well, there's no project,
right?
Because they haven't submitted, so like doesn't exist." He's like, "Yeah, I think they're slow, so they need some stories and whatever. Would you mind?" Because I guess he knows some people from the station. And so I'm like, whatever, why not? Right? Do our public service and answer any questions. So I'm thinking in my head, because I get calls every once in a while from newspapers and stuff like that. Like, hey, can you answer some questions and give us the information? So I'm thinking, all right, cool. It's going to be a conference call, no problem. They might put some stuff on the record that I said this and that and the other.
Yeah,
which is fine. And so now I go to lunch. I come back. And he calls me and he's like, "Yo, you ready for the interview?" I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, "You coming over?" He's like, "Yeah." I said, "All right, cool." And he's like, "Yeah, they'll be here in a few minutes." And I'm like, "Wait, what?"
You called me over. I thought they were already set up in there waiting for me.
Right. I'm like, "What you mean?" If I thought I was like calling in for a conference call, like you were gonna come to my office so we can call him. He goes, "Oh, I didn't tell you." I'm like, dude. So fortunately, my head was shaved because it was I want to say it was a Tuesday, and I had shaved my head for church on Sunday.
Okay.
And then I also had a very nice dress shirt on that day.
Oh.
So it worked out. You know,
it's like if you knew.
The spirit knew.
Yeah.
Let's just put it that way.
Oh, there
Let's
you
just
go.
Put it that way. Because I'm a firm believer that when we're guided by God and when we allow Him to guide us, He prepares us for certain things, whether we know it or not.
Exactly. Yeah.
And it was going to be cool that day. And I'm like, you know what? This is a nice shirt. Let me put the shirt on. And yeah. Ended up being on the news.
Man.
Like my mom don't even know. I didn't even tell my mom.
Oh.
Yeah.
But is there a place that you like, for example, if you tell your mom, like, "Hey, mom, I was on TV," she'd be like, "Yeah, I see your show. Relajando en serio." It's like, no, mom, for real, like TV, like.
So I would have to send her like the link.
Okay.
Because there's a link online. It's this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, "Hey, mom, like, I send you a link. Can you watch it for me?"
Right. Tell me what you see.
Yeah, and then like let her call you back. It's like, "Mijo, oh my God,
right.
I knew it."
Right. Well, what's crazy is my boss calls me and she's like, "You ready for the interview?" And I'm like, "Yo, why is this a big thing?" And so it's because they were coming in person.
Oh.
But the podcast has helped because being on camera and talking to people and being able to elaborate.
So that's probably why they contacted you though.
No.
Yeah, because they seen you. It's like, oh my God, that's the guy from.
You know what I should have
And he
done?
works there too?
I should have given her like a promo of the. Man, bro, we would have been, on the bottom of the banner.
Bro, you see, like
morning news.
like brought to you thanks to.
Right. Forecast.
Yeah.
Thanks to Relajando en serio.
Yeah, because you a host.
Yeah.
So you should be like.
But see, that's what happens because we don't have merch, bro. I've been waiting for shirts. Ya voy a cumplir 50. Esperando.
Mira, pero hacemos uno de los 50.
Yo voy a cumplir 50, no es Joe.
No, por eso, para ti.
Para mí.
Yeah, para ti.
Mi 50º.
Diantre, bro. Man, no, but I'm excited. That's good, though. That's good news.
Yeah, it was cool.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, being TV, yeah.
Yeah. And granted, I come out on the streams, on the meetings and stuff, too. But
well, yeah.
That's small.
Yeah, but some of those you don't want to be like.
No.
You don't want people to know that you there. It's like, nope. That one I was sick.
No.
I wasn't there. Yeah, no.
That guy, I don't know who that guy was. He looks just like me.
No.
It's a doppelganger.
Yeah, no. We have a lot of like,
yeah,
that they shave their hair like that.
A lot of bald people look
yeah.
like me,
Yeah, I'm not the only one.
Bald, light skin.
Yeah. And he's Orange City, so.
Yeah, I gotta start wearing my glasses again,
To like differentiate yourself. Yeah.
I take them off. Is that you? No, it's not me.
Nope. I wear glasses.
Nope.
Nah. Yeah, I wear glasses.
Right.
Oh man, that's good though. That's good.
Yeah.
Well, no, man. But I had this thing in my head, and one thing is that I'm in shock. Earlier we were talking about cartoons.
Yeah.
And how the system is trying to push constantly this identity thing, right? And when we see it, obviously is one of the biggest plans of the enemy.
Mm-hmm.
Confuse us. This distortion, God's plan. God's plan is perfect.
Yeah.
Family, like man and wife and a woman and creation. So the only way to destroy that is like, well, he realized if I start killing people, it won't work, because they're going to multiply themselves more.
Yeah.
I need to cut the seed. And the only way to do that is confusing them, and making a man believing that, a little boy believing that he's a girl. So on that right there, so I'm castrating the seed. So there's no more production.
Yeah.
There's no more growth. There's no more families. And even though like he's trying to imitate it, like, oh yeah, you can get married now, whatever. Obviously, it's not the plan of God,
right?
Because we have to fill the earth, right? Multiplying, So talking about that, we see it how like everything is being pushed on cartoons. Obviously, that's where our kids spend most of the time. But how hilarious is, right? That now we have, I don't even know what number of Super Bowl we're going to have this year.
I think it's 58 or something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah.
And we have probably I can say like we have a Spanish singing, artist that is going to perform in there, a very known artist.
From my mother island.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, and besides everything else, it's something to be proud. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, a Spanish, community, we're going to have a Spanish singer, like, in there, like fully and singing in Spanish. That's the most important thing. Because we had like, half and half or, they were born here, but they're Puerto Ricans or whatever, but they sing in English.
Right. You know something? Titi me preguntó.
Oh, ¿qué te dijo?
Who was going to be at the Super Bowl.
Oh, for real? ¿Y qué tú le dijiste?
Que tenía mucha novia.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry.
You try. You try. If you wouldn't know the lyrics, you probably wouldn't keep going and make a whole thing. But yeah. Right. But I think like by now you guys know who it is. Yeah. We're talking about el conejo malo.
El conejo malo.
El conejo malo, Bad Bunny.
Bug Bunny.
Bug Bunny, baby. So now my thing is obviously like the media talks a lot, the system, it's all corrupted, but apparently the agenda is that he's going to come up dressed as a woman.
Yeah. He's going to come out in a dress.
So he's dedicating that to queer, whatever.
Yeah.
And how crazy, right? Like how we allowing this to happen. Right. First of all, it's on a Sunday. It's a family day.
Yeah.
Kids are going to be watching this.
Yeah.
And for me, it's like, dang it, man. Like, like I get it. It's going to happen regardless. You know what I'm saying? Like we fighting, against these principles and principalities. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So it's we can stop it. You know what I'm saying? Like we just have to like get stronger and fight.
Yeah.
But we know that the battle is being already, like the victory is ours.
Right.
But it's sad though.
It is.
How, because first of all, like being dressed as a woman like that in front of like, because one thing is like to make it as a comedy. I see a lot of comedians and stuff like that. Like they put like a wig or whatever, and that is one man band type of thing.
Cat Williams talked about that.
Yeah,
Cat Williams talked about.
You know what I'm saying? Like and they make is ¿cómo se dice esto? Humillante. Yeah. It's humiliating.
Yeah.
So it's part of the, like, I guess the ritual or something.
Right.
Initiation, you have to be humiliated.
Right.
Like,
right. You're officially in. Right.
But you see how crazy it is, right?
It
so
is.
This man has everything and anything.
Yeah.
In the entire world.
Except Jesus.
Except Jesus.
For clarifying.
Yeah. I mean, well, yeah. Yeah. I mean, obviously, if he had Jesus, he wouldn't be doing this.
Correct.
And Titi wouldn't be asking him anymore.
Correct.
Because he only will have one woman.
Right. Titi le preguntaría.
Yeah.
Que cuando se iba a casar.
Yeah. So,
yeah.
But I'm telling you, man, like this world is sick.
It's crazy, right? Because it's like you have all the controversy because he doesn't speak English and his music is all in Spanish, right?
I've seen a movie Macando Inglés ahí.
Yeah. Machucao.
Right.
So, that's one thing. And do I think it's merited? For some people, they don't understand. I get the frustration.
Right.
It's an American game, but at the end of the day, America doesn't have a language, right? So that's
right.
That's number one. So on that part of it, it's okay. There's going to be more Super Bowls, right?
I mean, no, absolutely, yeah.
And then there's going to be a lot more English, speaking singers.
We have plenty.
So just give one up. It's not a big deal. Now the whole thing coming out in the dress, we're firm believers in the biblical establishment of male, female.
Right.
I'm not going to sit here and pull a Mike Todd and go, I don't know why, God made it just that. Like, no, we know why, right? He made man, woman, and then he said, be fruitful, multiply.
Right.
A man with a man and a woman with a woman cannot do what a man and a woman together can do.
Mm-hmm.
That's factual. And scientific. It's right. It's backed.
Yeah.
There's no fighting that.
I mean, unless you ask this lady, the doctor.
Yeah.
What was
Yeah.
her? Yeah,
Well, whatever her name was.
I don't know.
But she went round and round and round and
She
round
couldn't.
and round.
She's a she's specialized on that,
Right,
and she couldn't
right.
even answer it.
No, she could.
No, yeah.
She
I mean,
could. She just didn't. She didn't want to. She chose not to.
well, yeah.
She chose not to, and that's the problem.
Mm-hmm.
Because I have a daughter.
Yeah.
Right. And it's like I put up in a post. It concerns me that if my daughter goes to get professional medical assistance or
Mhm.
guidance or counsel,
Yeah.
that someone could dance around the answers of her female nature
Mm-hmm.
and her female reproductive system or her female character.
Yeah.
It's sad and it's sick.
Yeah.
Right? Truly. That we're here playing games with gender.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's a DNA makeup.
Yeah.
You either have an XY chromosome or you have a X, right? Double X?
Yeah.
Double X chromosome, right? So, or no, is it YX and YY?
I don't know.
I don't know.
At this point, I'm confused.
I'm not a medical expert.
Yeah,
right?
no.
A lot of people are confused. And
Yeah, no,
this is why we're talking about this. So, but anyway, our genetic makeup tells us who we are from birth.
Yeah.
There's no questioning it.
Mm-mm.
There's a reason why that DNA exists.
Yeah.
You know, a child is born and it's evident,
Yeah.
visibly evident
Yeah.
what they were born as.
Mm-hmm.
Unless there's some, freak situation, accident, which I've heard. But nonetheless,
Well, yeah.
the majority of those born,
Mm-hmm.
it's evident. So when you see this and you see this movement, listen, people want to live their lives. Romans 1 talks about it, right? And this is nothing new.
Mm-hmm.
It's not.
Yeah,
You know,
no, exactly.
People could be like, "Oh my gosh, the push and this and that." No, this has been going on
It's always been there.
in the world
Mm-hmm.
since as long as Paul was around,
Oh, yeah.
right? Since take it farther back in the Old Testament,
Mm-hmm.
when they wanted to get with and be intimate with angels,
Yeah.
right? When Lot was in Sodom
And Gomorrah, yeah.
right? And so this is nothing new. The Bible says it, and King Solomon was very wise in Ecclesiastes when he says, "There's nothing new under the sun."
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing new under the sun.
Yeah, no.
What you saw then, you see now.
Yeah.
Maybe in a different fashion, a different strategy, in another way, and
Mhm.
another presentation.
Yeah.
But it's all the same.
Yeah.
It's all the same influences. It's all the same attacks.
Mm-hmm.
Sin is sin. Sin will exist
Yeah.
until the world is redeemed.
Correct.
Right?
Yeah, no, nothing
And the world is-
changed.
and the
Yeah.
world is transformed. And not even so much redeemed, but until the world is transformed.
Mhm.
Because redemption has came.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, it's sad that the push.
Mm-hmm.
You want to dress how you want to dress,
Exactly.
but and especially in a country where the majority don't support that.
Yeah.
How can you tell me the majority don't support that? Look at our politicians,
Mm-hmm.
right? There's a president that won. There's
Mm-hmm.
a legislature that has a majority
Yeah.
of a certain party, and not that the party is the right party or that there's a perfect
Right.
party, but they hold their ground on
Mhm.
certain morals,
Exactly. Yeah.
and so people vote and
Yeah.
you see what the majority is.
I mean, yeah, no, and that's what I'm saying. Like, there's nothing, and that's why I'm like chill on the aspect. It doesn't bother me, and a little bit, like, you can do whatever you want with your life, right? Like, yeah, it hurts because it's like, man, I know where you're gonna go if you keep living like that.
Yeah.
I know where you're living, like, like the lifestyle you're having. So it's like hell.
Yeah.
I know you're not happy as you pretend and and stuff like that. Because I knew people, in that life community. So I know how it is, but it's just like, man, like when is enough? And I had, like, I've heard people in the same community saying, like, they even upset with the system
Yeah.
because that's not their goal. Their goal is never to change any kid's life or anything like that.
Yeah.
Or even like change anybody.
Right.
Like they very respectful. If you straight, you straight.
Yeah.
And they're not going to try to like make you, change your mentality.
Right.
They just want you to like, accept it and that's it. Like, and keep moving.
Yeah.
That's it. Don't try to change them either. Right. And that's a problem. We want to change them, but it's not our job.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not our job. There's nothing that we can do to change them.
No.
They make their choice. They have to like have their talk with God, and God will change them.
Right. Listen, you pray and you show them real love.
Yeah.
You pray
and
you show them real love.
Yeah.
Right? Through action, through Christian, right? Behavior, Christian approach, right? The Bible says that those who do us wrong, we do them good.
Yeah.
Right. And so the biggest antidote to sin is holiness. The biggest antidote to hate is love.
Yeah.
The biggest antidote to pride is humility.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So there's always the counter.
Yeah.
That we were called, right, to be countercultural.
Exactly. Yeah.
To provide a counterbalance and to provide truly the answer.
Yeah.
To the pride, the answer to the seeking for love, for attention. Because truly, when they do psychological studies, a lot of these people are seeking acknowledgement, they're seeking attention, they're seeking acceptance.
Exactly. Yeah.
And there's no greater person to have offered acceptance than Jesus.
Yeah.
Right? He says, all who are heavy burdened, right, are burdened and heavy laden, come to me.
Yeah.
Right? Come as you are.
Exactly. Yeah.
Right? And he loves you too much to leave you as you are.
Exactly.
Right? And so it's a world that there's an agenda to try to indoctrinate our children.
Yeah.
Because you see it on Netflix, you see it on
everywhere.
These shows and you see the subliminal.
Yeah.
It's like you gotta do research on something that you watch nowadays, because something might pop up and then it opens up a kid's mind.
Yeah.
And truly, when it's not natural, now you've opened up a port or a curiosity in a kid.
Yeah.
That is not a natural curiosity to have.
Yeah. No. And not at least not on that age.
Right.
Right. Because every kid is curious.
Yeah.
But there's a time and a place for everything.
Right.
So it's like, I have no business to be talking about,
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Correct.
that's that with like a 5-year-old. Like, what?
Right.
Let them be kids.
Their brain is still in development.
Yeah.
Of who they are, of their identity. To this day, my daughter, she's gonna be 5, and she asks, Mommy, Daddy, I'm a girl, right? Absolutely, you're a girl, right? And I thank God that she asked us those questions, because we can reinforce to her, and the biblical truth, right?
Exactly.
Yes, you're a girl, and you're always gonna be a girl. Like there's no doubt about that.
Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah.
And you're a beautiful girl, and and they try to compare, right? Okay, if I'm a girl, I see a boy. Are there comparisons? And there's comparisons.
Yeah, or even on behaviors.
Right.
Like they're gonna start questioning like why a boy can do this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, or why they let the boy do that. I want to do that.
Yeah.
So I want to be a boy.
Yeah.
But if there's not reassurance,
right,
it's like, oh, I have to be a boy in order to, be able to like go in the slides.
Right.
Or jump from that wall.
Yeah.
And it's just like, no, you can do it as a girl.
Yeah.
You don't need to be a boy.
Yeah.
You're allowed to.
Right.
But, if like you said, like if there's not reassurance or guidance from our parents, that won't happen, because outside they're not going to get it.
Correct.
Outside they're just going to get rejection. And that's what pushed them to, like everything. You tell a kid not to touch that, they're going to touch it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, which is different. Also,
Right.
too, is like how you direct a kid. Like you say, like, hey, don't touch that. They don't know why you're saying don't touch that.
Right.
And they touch it and they get burned.
Yeah.
It's different if they say like, hey, if you touch that, you're going to get burned.
Right. It's hot. Right.
So now you give them more options to understand. It's like, oh, okay, it's hot.
There's a
burn.
reason.
I'm not touching it.
Right.
It's like, no, I'm not doing that, man. I'm not doing that.
Yeah. Although, I mean, I'm a firm believer too sometimes that what I said is what I said.
Yeah.
Right. It's natural.
Yeah.
Especially when it's, for parents or a kid. But I think it's important too to teach them that sometimes. Like, no, I said no, then it's no. If I said yes, then it's yes.
Yeah.
Because I gave my word, and that's what what the authority has spoken.
Oh yeah.
Because then they also know clear defined lines.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, we must teach them and we must educate them.
Absolutely, yeah.
But not everything needs an explanation.
Oh yeah, no. I believe on that too. Like, yes, you can explain certain things to your kids, but they're kids.
Yeah.
Their brain doesn't.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, it won't understand.
Right.
Even if you're trying to put it like,
right.
Like sugarcoat things, they won't get it.
So this is green, and the molecular, formula of this is green.
Yeah,
right?
like
no, it's blue, right? And you're gonna break it all down.
It's like no, it doesn't work. It's no and no.
It's
right?
fake, and they painted it green. Okay,
that's it. And that's what you need to know right now. As you grow older, then we can have another conversation. But right now, is no.
Right.
Why no?
Right.
That's it.
That's it.
You see, like there's a lot of misconception on that, and a lot of opinions. When it comes to that stuff, I heard a lot of people like say like, yeah, they're humans too. You have to explain everything. And I believe it's like, why would I put a child in a situation that now they have to force themselves to grow in order to fit in
and listen to something that they don't even understand?
And it's like, for example, like if there's adults in the table, kids don't need to be in the table.
Yeah.
Because there's conversations that are going to happen or things are going to be said that a kid doesn't need to know or hear.
Right.
Because that wakes up like they're interested. Yeah. And now they want to be in there and they're going to ask questions.
Right.
And more questions they ask, more questions they're going to have.
Yeah.
Because they don't know.
Yeah.
So why would I put a kid through that?
Right.
No, be a kid. Go and play with the kids.
Yeah. Put it this way, right? Think of like the top 3 biblical stories you hear as a kid. What name them?
Oh, David and Goliath.
David and Goliath. Okay.
Yeah.
What
Noah.
Noah's Ark, right?
Yeah.
What else?
I don't know. Let's see. Maybe Moses.
Moses.
Yeah.
Right. So when you look at those stories, they're big stories.
Yeah.
And they all have their details and their morals and messages behind them. So as we're older, we dissect it differently, right? When kids are kids, you explain it to them in a very simplistic form. I say that to say this, right? For example, when you mentioned the one I want you to mention, which is David and Goliath, is the very first one, right? So they hear and then they saw the David movie, and right, David goes up and he throws a stone and he kills Goliath, right? And he's the hero, sent by God, right? And God did it through David, and very simple message, right? The small kid defeated the giant. And then we can do these things through God, right? Through Christ. So, for example, I'm listening to Philip Anthony Mitchell the other day, and he's talking about David and Goliath, right? And so now I'm an adult listening to another adult who I know is not gonna speak just a kid's
like kids'
story,
language,
right. And so he explains that the scriptures, when you read it more definitively and more closely, Goliath didn't walk up alone. Goliath walked up with an armor bearer.
Yeah.
Which I don't think I have ever captured that detail in the story.
Yeah.
Right. And so he goes on to explain that when David came to the front line, he was not only looking or not only in front of him was the giant, but there was the giant's armor bearer. There were 2 people, right? And so, he goes on to just talk about how David was not distracted by the armor bearer.
Yeah.
He was focused on the giant. But it just goes to show you, right? There's levels of detail and explanation that a kid.
Yeah.
Like, what is a kid? What's the difference for that? What armor bearer is going to show a kid?
They're not going to understand
just another guy. Right. But when you look at it and you understand it from an adult level, right? There's further details, right? A kid needs to know whether they're a boy and a girl.
Yeah.
Right. The other stuff will come later.
Exactly. Yeah.
As they develop, as naturally they become curious.
Yeah.
As things in their body go changing, the hormones, and they go learning more and more about themselves. But at that level, it's necessary for them to learn this because now they are experiencing it.
Yeah.
It's not premature.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. No. It's like everything. Like, for example, like what's the adult age per se, like worldwide.
Worldwide, 18.
18, right? So technically, what the world said is that 18, you can make your own decisions.
Right.
You can, you know,
oh man,
yeah, you're a man, right? And then some other countries to do
you Tarzan, me Jane.
Yeah.
No, you Jane, me Tarzan.
you James, no, me Tarzan.
Yeah.
You know, to do all the like adult things, you have to be 21.
Yeah.
And my thing is like when you actually look through history, there was like traditions, there were rituals that for a boy or a girl, in order to become like a man or a woman.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like a man had to go out and prove, you know, that now he is, you know, an adult, that he's not anymore like thinking about playing and video games and stuff like that.
The nomads, you got to go hunt.
Yeah, you gotta go hunt and be able to like hunt something and bring it in. You know what I'm saying? Like
bring back a grizzly.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like and stuff like that. Now it's like 18 and now you think you can do that.
Yeah.
When it's been proven scientifically or however you want to call it, that our brains are fully developed at 25. Like we become adults at 25.
That's when I got married.
You know what I'm saying? Like at 25. And we adulting or acting like adults since we like 18 technically, which I've seen in this country that already at what, like 15, 16, they're already working. Parents are like, oh, you need to go out and work.
Yeah.
And produce some money because you're not going to be under my roof for free. Which that shocked me a lot.
Yeah.
Like for me is a no-no.
Welcome to America.
You know what I'm saying? Like
America.
It's like, what?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna leave like in this aspect, like, cause we both have girls. My princess, my little girl, my precious girl, know that like knowing how this world is outside.
Yeah.
Send my 16-year-old daughter to work anywhere. It don't matter where.
Yeah.
You know, there's not safe place.
Right.
It don't matter. Late because they're gonna work late shift.
Yeah.
Because they have to go to school.
Yeah.
So they work at night.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm exposing my daughter,
Right.
my princess, my little girl, to this world unmaturely.
Yeah.
And then I cannot like come back and say like, oh, it's your fault.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, why you hang out with those people? Why now you bring me a belly?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't matter how I raise them at home. You know, I can all day, every day, but I'm saying like, hey, you know, here's the world.
Yeah.
He's the truth. I've been lying to you the entire time.
Right.
You know,
Right.
I'm like, no, like,
You've escaped the bubble.
yeah, as long as I'm alive and you under my roof, you my responsibility.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You
She
know,
could be 40 and you're okay with it.
if you, I mean, that's different. You know what I'm saying? Like, in there, you're already an adult.
Ya cásate, ya.
You know, you're already an
Alágate.
adult. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's it. But as long as, like, even if you're in college,
Yeah.
and I feel like in this country, at least, that's when you need most of your parents.
Yeah.
Because it's not easy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, the government doesn't help you at all. You know,
You don't want to send her off, send your kids off to a dorm
no, heck
on a
no.
college campus?
No, man. No, bro.
Physics in the morning.
Why do you think why do you think they party the hard?
Yeah.
Because they have to like de-stress somehow.
Yep. And there's no adult supervision.
Yeah, but not only that, it's like imagine like what they go in their brain. They know by default, as soon as they pick a career,
Yeah.
that they're getting into debt
Yeah.
for like a long time.
Long time. I'm
In
still
their
paying,
lives.
Still paying.
You see?
I'm 50 and I'm still paying, bro.
You see? I hadn't paid a dime. Like literally, I didn't pay a dime. It was like free education.
Yeah. I got 1,000 left. I'm kidding.
That's it.
I got 1,000 left.
You know what I'm saying? But like I'm saying, it's and I remember college.
So, hold on. Si alguien quiere auspiciar, tú sabes, y bendecir, tengo $1,000. Humildemente, $1,000. Lo que
Ahí
me
está.
falta. Así que, y es más, si tú ves este video, a lo mejor ya yo pagué el mensual. Así que ha bajado.
Y si no, como quiera, manda tu primicia.
Eso es así. Se acepta,
Yeah.
se acepta. Dios me lo bendiga.
Like your first fruit, send
el
them.
mensaje es gratis.
But you know what I'm saying? Like I remember in college, there wasn't like this like mentality of here in America that it's just like party all day.
Yeah.
You know, it was say no, like we still young, we still kids.
Yeah.
It's just a different type of education now. Like I'm preparing now to become, you know, somebody, an adult, like that I have to take care of me, myself, a family, whatever. But there was not such a like, you know, wild life.
Yeah.
So it's like, and because we didn't have this stress
Right.
that now I'm being pushed from my parents to go work or pushed by the system because I have to pay in order to get an education or whatever. And then knowing that it don't matter what career I take, even though like, yeah, I might make so much money, but the first few years I won't see anything because I have to pay.
Right, you gotta pay back.
You know what I'm saying? Like
once you're out of school, you gotta pay back.
Yeah. So for me, it's like that's one of the big no-nos. Like, no, yes, it is important to show them, like teach them responsibility. And I can do that at home.
Yeah.
You know, you can teach them business 101.
Why cut the grass?
Yeah, you can teach them how to cut a check, how to write a check, you know, like money-wise, what the importance of it, how to spend it, blah, blah, blah.
You know how to write a check?
Yeah. Yeah.
Can you teach me?
Absolutely. Because I know, you know why I'm saying that? I know it's a joke, but I know because they don't teach that here at school.
No, they don't teach it at all. Yeah.
They taught me that at school.
Well, they do teach you when you have to pay financially. You gotta cut the check.
But that's college.
All right.
You know, but at school, they don't teach you those things.
Yeah, no.
And when I was in school, they told me that.
Yeah. Does Trinity teach it?
No.
They don't teach life skills?
No. Well, now we have this new class that is actually teaching those like things like principles and blah, blah, blah.
Life lessons.
Yeah, but it hasn't started yet, but it's part of, you know.
Yeah. Let me know when I can apply.
Okay, yeah. Yeah. You can take the class.
Yeah. No. When I can teach
to teach it.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, hey, why not?
Yeah.
I give a good word.
Nice.
I got you in there.
Nice.
But like, what time, man?
I'll figure it out.
Okay, I gotcha.
You know, I'll take off my lunch hour. It'll be 1 hour class.
Your lunch. I mean, yeah.
Because if I do lunch at one job and I only work 1 hour at the other job, then I'm not violating working laws. You
That's true, because you off the clock.
Right, I'm off the clock at the other one.
Hey, I like that though. Hey, you know? See. Wepa, 6, 7. Right. Whoa.
Eso es el diablo.
Yeah, hallelujah.
No hable de eso.
No. Reprendo, Satanás.
So, yeah, no, it's, I mean, you know, I worked since I was 16.
Yeah.
But I wanted to. Truthfully, I wanted to. And then I went to college.
Right.
But I had the blessing, and thank you to my parents, to where I although I was gone at 8 a.m, sometimes I wouldn't return till late at night.
Yeah.
But I had a place to come home. Right. I had a room to come back to start the day all over again, and it was a safe place. Right. It was a refuge. It was my parents' home. And so pretty much my whole college life.
Yeah.
I did that. Got my degree. Got a job. And when I got married was when I left. Was when I left the nest.
Yeah, me too.
So
yeah, it's like literally like
call me mama's boy, call me daddy's boy.
You can you can call me whatever.
But God's been good, and I'm good.
Yeah,
life is okay. Life it works.
Yeah,
you know. So, yeah. I mean, I get I get what you're saying. You know, I'm obviously the way I look at it is not everybody has the la dicha, right, or the opportunity to not have to do. Well,
yeah, and I understand, you know what I'm saying? But
economic statuses sometimes affect that or dictate.
But I feel like it's based on the way that you were, you know, raised. Because I understand different you know, ethnicities and countries and situations. Yeah. Even our parents had to go to work, or you know, early, like a young age. Yeah. It was part of being poor and things like that, and that was a mentality. You know, we have to survive. But I feel like in America, there, you know what I'm saying? Like there's not that need like that. Yeah. You know, like and I'm always been a believer on that saying de donde cabe uno caben dos.
Yeah.
Donde comen tres, comen cinco.
Yeah. You know what's actually a good alternative? Instead of putting them like out in the world, do like, I don't know, do Uber Eats. Do the Amazon thing.
I mean, yeah, but
you know what I mean. So because it teaches them work ethic, but they're not necessarily exposed to.
Okay, but put it this way: you have a home, you know, a house, and you have grass.
Yeah.
Teach them.
But what if they want un belloncito? You know what I mean? They want, you know,
what?
They want to touch the green.
But you pay them.
Oh no, you doing stuff in my house. You got a roof over your head. I ain't paying you, son.
But obviously, you're not gonna make them rich. But you teach him.
But I feed you, and you got AC, and you got on a day like this, you got heater.
Okay.
So corporate America gonna pay you. I ain't gonna pay you.
Come on, bro. Like that day,
If I want to bless you every once in a while, that's fine.
but that's what I'm saying.
But
That's once in a while.
I cooked. That's cool. I'm glad you ate.
Dang it, bro. I'm glad I'm not your son.
But you got light over your head. You got
okay, but the
you got sheets.
So the same mentality.
I'll probably do your laundry for you, maybe.
Well, the same mentality. Then I don't need to push you to go out and work and bring some bread to the table.
But that's what I'm saying. Like if there's opportunities though that if they wanted to actually earn a check, right, that they're not necessarily in the environments that you're saying, right? Because I know like my niece. My niece she's my age.
Yeah.
Don't judge me. Has nothing to do with me anyway.
I know that I was gonna say. I'm like,
right,
come on.
right. I was the last one of my siblings. Okay, let's just put it that way. All right, I'm the baby. Yes. So, but she worked at Burger King.
Yeah.
Right? Like I never worked fast food.
Okay.
I worked Publix.
Okay.
Right? That was my first job. But she worked Burger King, and so
Yeah.
like you said, she worked the night shift.
Yeah.
Right? And sometimes she would tell me like, "Oh yeah, these dudes were hitting on me or
Yeah.
whatever." And I was like, "Yo, like let me know. I'll show up." You know what I mean? I'll lay hands and I'll
You're
pray
the same
for them,
age.
right?
You're
Right?
the same
Right?
age. Yeah.
But still, I was like an older brother type,
Yeah.
something. But yeah, she would tell me that.
Oh, yeah.
And so as a dad now, I remember those memories.
Bro.
And it's like that happened to my daughter. We're gonna have some problems.
I
with
get a
some-
case.
with some patties.
Oh yeah.
Oh
yeah.
in the back.
Oh yeah.
They got a char grill.
But then at the same time, again,
And
you
God is
put
good.
it, you
Preach
put
the
her,
gospel,
but you put her in that situation.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like that. That's what I'm saying. It's just like if you teach them principles and all that stuff and the situation, like that you are in, there won't be the need, like you said, like, oh, I wanted to work.
Yeah.
That won't spark in them.
Yeah.
Because they understand like there's a time and a place for everything. Right now we bless.
Yeah.
We don't need, you know what I'm saying? Like if we need to cut down like to 2 meals, we do it.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not going to expose you like that, and God will provide.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, we honor him, we believe in him, and we're doing the right things.
Right. And worst case, you could fold newspapers.
Exactly.
You could do a job from home.
And
Fold
for
newspapers,
example,
put it in
like
a bag.
something like that, I would do.
Yeah.
Like let's say, for example, like I will do it with my son or my daughter, but yeah, it is extra for me because now, like after that, I have to go to work.
Yeah.
But I will do it for them.
Right.
But I'm doing it with them.
Right.
Teaching them,
Right.
and the money that we get is their money.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that will be cool.
Yeah.
We're doing it together. That's that quality time that we're spending now.
Right.
I'm teaching you like principles more, like how to like manage situations at work and things like that, and things that you're gonna encounter, blah blah blah, whatever. And then it's your money. You learning.
Yeah. Well,
You know?
there's feet pics and all that.
I mean, whatever. Like hey, we need to do what we need to do. You know what I'm saying? But if I was able to do it, like for example, in my house, I had the blessing that like I was never asked.
Yeah.
You need to go out and work.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it got to the point that like when I got out of school, and when things kind of like started slowing down a little bit in college, it was just I have extra time in my hands, and it was just like, okay, well, and I started like designing things, and in order to get that, I need money. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I'm not gonna ask my parents for this.
Right.
So that was my only thing. And it wasn't like never like a full-time job or something like that. It was like a part-time or whatever, just to make the money to get what I wanted to get.
Yeah.
That was it. I will help my mom here and there. I would buy her stuff, but it was never like, oh, you need to pay the rent or the water or pick a bill and then you pay it.
Yeah.
Never like that, So it worked for me and it worked for them. I'm grateful for it. So I feel like I want to like do the same thing. There's no reason for... if I'm still available to work and stuff like that, like, and you under my roof, we're gonna do it. I did it until like, you're 18 or whatever. So while a few more years, it won't change. Yeah. So that, I don't know, that's my thing. And I feel like I want to protect my kids. I know like, I don't want to keep them in a cajon, in a balloon, the entire, like whatever.
Yeah.
But cause I understand like eventually they're going to get out. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm protecting myself by knowing this, that, hey, they're going to get out. Right. But as much as I can, I'm going to keep them safe.
Yeah.
as much as I can.
Yeah. Well, we need to in this world.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's a different world we live in. And a lot of influences, a lot of exterior forces
Mm-hmm.
that, you know, desiring our children.
Yeah.
And desiring their childhood.
Yeah.
Desiring their mind and their brain. And, you know, they've been gifted to us as gifts.
Yeah.
You know, it's our inheritance.
I mean, if
Right.
they're gifted, they're a gift.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go on. You got it.
I'm sorry. I'm learning, you know what I'm saying?
But they're
Duolingo.
Right. They're inheritance. They're our inheritance. So, you know, we're called to cherish them. We're called to love them, to teach them, to guide them, and do the best we can. I mean, none of us are perfect.
Yeah, no.
You know, I can expect when I'm older, my daughter to be honest with me and be like, you could have been better at this and that. Sure. So could have you. You know what I mean?
Dude, bro, that would hurt so much, bro. Like, you imagine?
I'm kidding.
Like, hey, Dad, I love you, but you could have been better at this.
But truly, who can judge me as a parent, you know, more than her?
Well, yeah.
No one. My wife can't even judge me as a parent, right? Because
we parenting together.
Right. And my kid is the one that's directly affected by my parenting. So truthfully, I would want to know, you know, when she's older, how did I do? You know, how did I do? And so,
I mean, yes, but for what?
Well, and I'm just saying, hopefully there's more positive than there is negative.
Yeah, but at the end, it's like, for what? You're not gonna like have another kid.
Who says who, man?
Well, I mean, probably your wife.
Like right now, I don't know what your age is right now, but we're talking about setting up our kids for the future. If you have a kid between now, January 1st, 2025, and December 31st, 2028, there's the Trump accounts that they put $1,000 in an account for a baby that's born.
Bro, so we should. What are we doing here, man?
I don't know.
Let's finish this. Get out! Like, let me text my wife. It's like, hey.
So I'm trying to have
$1,000 ahead, like $1,000 pop.
That's right. I'm trying to have these babies, man. Set them up.
Hey.
That way, when they're 18, they either got 18,000 or they got $1 million. You never know.
Yeah,
you never know.
Plus, if they have they go to school, whatever, and they don't want to go to college, they get some money too.
Right.
So on top of that,
now I can buy them a car and be like, mira, el regalo.
Hey, ya tú sabes.
Look, decía de DJT. You know what
DJT.
I mean?
Oh, muchacho.
Right? And they're like, oh, wow, Dad, you're so great. Thanks. Auspiciado por el gobierno de Estados Unidos. You know what I mean? Like, thanks. But it was, I tried.
And I mean, that's I
had
like
between that window. It was intentional.
Yeah, I like that.
It was a.
You had a purpose.
Verified effort.
Give me that $1,000 account.
Give me that $1,000 because it's not for me; it's for them.
Oh yeah,
and it's not like you wouldn't be able to pull it out.
Yeah, no.
Use it.
Yeah,
no pun intended. But
no.
It's theirs.
Yeah.
So
that's good.
Yeah,
bro. I know you are very ¿cómo se dice eso? Letrado en lo que when it comes to Bible.
Perhaps.
I mean, you were raised, by pastors.
Out of 10, I'm like a level 3. I don't know.
No, but you were raised by pastors. Being actually exposed in an early age to ministry.
Yeah.
So the kind of the in and outs and stuff like that. And it's curious, right? Because there's so many characters in the Bible that we don't.
Okay, well, not characters, not fictional.
I'm sorry.
People.
I'm sorry.
They were people like you and me.
I'm sorry.
They lived.
My bad.
They
apologize.
had feelings too. All right.
Okay. So there's so many people in the Bible that we don't talk about them.
Yeah.
And they have such a rich influence in our life, but because they were not too known or they never perform a miracle or anything like that. We don't talk about those things. And I get it, everything has to be centered back again to Jesus. And that should be the focus of everything. Mm-hmm. But I do believe every person in the Bible at one point, he circled back to Jesus. Yeah. If not, they wouldn't be mentioning there or even you know what I'm saying?
Right. It all consists of.
Yeah. But as I'm getting in there and my Bible study and stuff like that, I came across Matthias. I don't know how you say that in English though.
It's Matthias.
Matthias.
Matthias. Yeah.
And what a beautiful story.
Yeah.
It's a short. It's not mentioned too much. It's just there.
It's in Chronicles?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And
don't ask me. As
and it's just if you go through it, like it's insignificant. It's just like, oh, people go through it, read it a little bit, like mention, oh, Matias or whatever, Matthias, and that's it. But when you actually like sit down and see the entire story, you see how by being patient, faithful, and not caring about like being the voice and being recognized and all that stuff, like just doing it for love and for,
no recognition,
serving, no recognition at all, no title or anything like that. It got to the point that like his day came and he got recognized, he got mentioned,
Nice.
And it got me so much like joy and peace.
Yeah.
Like just by somebody, obviously nobody's less, in there, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like the main character or, the 12 disciples or like a big book, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, extra,
just a faithful fellow.
Yeah, like an extra
Right,
in the Bible, you know what I'm saying? And but like his life, his faithfulness, his
side story.
yeah, per se a side story. Impacted my life though.
Nice.
And I'm like, man, I wanna dig into more like character, like people like that.
The unspoken.
Yeah, the unspoken.
People, character.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
It sounds like Disney.
I'm sorry. It's just, I'm trying to be polite. You know what I'm saying?
Got you.
Yeah. So and for listeners and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I want to sound like professional. I want to be in the TV like one day like you. Yeah.
You've been on TV before.
Yeah, but now like
internationally, actually.
Yeah.
You know.
I'm sorry.
You know.
I didn't want to brag, like, you know what I'm saying?
But you get the recognition, brother.
No,
get the recognition.
yeah, it's not necessary.
You like the Matthias, it's just the Mathis or whatever it is. You know what I mean?
What? Now you changed the name and everything, man.
Because I'm thinking conversions. It might be Mathis.
I don't know. I don't know how to say that in English.
Yeah, but no, I mean there's tons of stories in the Bible. That's like the story of Jael. Nobody really knows who Jael was.
No,
but Jael, she was a killer.
Mm-hmm.
Like a hardcore killer. And her story is actually pretty interesting. There's Naboth. Naboth had a little bit.
Neiva es un pueblo allá en Santo Domingo, Neiva.
No, Nabot.
Right? ¿El qué?
Nabot.
Oh,
right?
Nabot. Okay.
Right?
Oh, okay.
So,
tú lo dijiste rap en inglés.
Yeah. So he had a little vineyard and he was killed because Ahab wanted his vineyard.
Mm.
And it's just like insignificant vineyard. But he stood his ground and he's like, I am not going to sell what the Lord gave me.
Mm.
It's deep, right?
Right.
It's like one passage in the Bible, like one chapter.
That's what I'm saying. It's just like, just a little bit, like few words.
Yeah. And there's so many stories like that because it's like the widow that helped Elijah,
Mm-hmm.
right? The Bible doesn't even say her name.
Right.
It just says there was a widow at the entrance of the city. And Elijah went to her, right? And so God had pretty much aligned her, pretty much sent her there.
Right.
In her heart, she was like, okay, I'm going there because there's a reason why I'm here.
Yeah.
It was to meet Elijah. And in all that, right, we know the story. She never lacks oil or she never lacks flour.
Yeah.
Right. And her debts are paid off. But we never know her name.
Yeah.
We never know her name.
Yeah.
Other than she was faithful to God.
That's the main thing.
Right.
Being faithful. That's it.
Right.
That's crazy though. I love stories like that. It's the same thing, and we're getting closer. The Bible never talks about how many looking at what we call the three kings.
Oh yeah, no.
And they weren't kings either.
No.
But whatever.
They're wise men.
But whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
We came out with
apparently
three.
wiser than the people that thought they were kings.
I mean, yeah, we came out with like three, and then, but whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we should do we should start a segment. It's like the unspoken stories.
I like that.